Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. After more than a decade and 4 championships, Draymond Green, like many of his Golden State Warriors teammates, found himself at a crossroads. The thought of starting fresh with a new team crept into his mind. After all, his longtime teammate, Klay Thompson, had made a similar decision, and so far, it seemed to be paying off. However, Green's path diverged. Unlike Thompson, who embraced a change, Green ultimately chose to stay with the only NBA franchise he's ever known. In June 2023, as a first-time free agent, Green was faced with a tempting offer from the Memphis Grizzlies, who extended a more lucrative contract than Golden State. But there was one person whose opinion would prove pivotal in his decision: LeBron James. In a revealing conversation on the Warner House podcast with San Francisco 49ers linebacker Fred Warner, Green shared how LeBron's advice played a significant role in keeping him in the Bay Area. The two were close, but it was James's perspective that stood out during a crucial moment in Green's career. At the time, Green was living the high life in Paris, surrounded by fashion and luxury. While the world around him was focused on the latest trends, Green was deep in thought, contemplating a life-changing decision. On the other end of the line, he spoke to his agent, Rich Paul, and Warriors executives like Mike Dunleavy and Joe Lacob. LeBron was right there, quietly absorbing the entire conversation. The stakes were high. Memphis had offered Green a 3-year, $105 million contract, while Golden State had extended a 4-year deal worth $100 million. The financial incentive was undeniable, and Memphis also promised the allure of no state taxes. With such a substantial difference, Green turned to LeBron for advice. "What would you do?" he asked, knowing James had a wealth of experience. LeBron's response was grounded in a deep understanding of what Green had built in Golden State. "It's hard to pass up the money," Green recalled James saying. But, as always, LeBron focused on the bigger picture. He kept going back to "everything Golden State means to me, everything I've done there," Green explained. His advice was, "You've done something so special there. You have a chance to keep building on that. Why leave?" LeBron's perspective was especially meaningful to Green, given the long history between him, LeBron, and the Warriors. After all, much of what made the Warriors' success so remarkable had come at LeBron's expense. As Green pointed out, LeBron had often found himself on the opposite side of the Warriors' greatest achievements. To give that perspective in those moments, regardless of what side you were on during it, that meant a lot to me, Green reflected. LeBron's advice carried even more weight because of his personal experience. Having faced the Warriors in some of the most intense playoff battles, including multiple NBA Finals, LeBron knew exactly how special Golden State's accomplishments were. His insight, shaped by both victory and defeat, offered a unique view that few could match. Ultimately, LeBron's guidance helped Green see that the Warriors weren't just another team. They were a part of something truly unique. The chance to continue building his legacy with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson was too valuable to pass up. In the end, Green chose to remain with the Warriors, securing the core trio of him, Curry, and Thompson for the future. While this decision might have disappointed some of their rivals, including LeBron himself, it solidified Green's place in the ongoing story of Golden State's dynasty. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Whispers have been circulating in the NBA world, and the rumor mill is churning with an intriguing claim. Ja Morant, the electrifying Memphis Grizzlies star, allegedly had harsh words for one of the league's most dominant franchises, the Golden State Warriors. Known for his fiery competitive spirit and fearless approach to the game, Morant's supposed comments have fans and analysts alike speculating about what could have prompted such bold remarks. Could the Grizzlies' rising star have been fueling the flames of an emerging rivalry, or was this just a case of miscommunication? The rumor surfaced shortly after the Grizzlies and Warriors had a particularly intense matchup earlier in the season, one in which Morant's performance stood out despite the Grizzlies falling short. It's not uncommon for emotions to run high during such heated games, but what's making the rounds now is that Morant expressed his frustration with the Warriors' style of play, one that has dominated the NBA for years. Sources close to the situation have hinted at Morant's belief that the Warriors' championship run may be on the decline, citing their aging core and dependence on shooting, which Morant might feel is becoming less effective against younger, more versatile teams like Memphis. Morant's comments, if true, would not only add fuel to an already simmering rivalry but also serve as a statement of confidence for the Grizzlies. Morant has long been seen as one of the future faces of the NBA, and his remarks, though perhaps controversial, could be a sign that he's ready to take on the league's giants. After all, players like him thrive on the challenge of toppling the established powers, and what better target than the Warriors, who have dominated the NBA landscape for nearly a decade. However, this isn't the first time Morant has stirred the pot with his outspoken nature. His on-court demeanor has often been characterized by a chip on his shoulder, particularly when facing the league's top teams. Whether it's his high-flying dunks or his fearless drives to the basket, Morant is known for backing up his words with action. And while some may see his comments as brash, others could view them as a necessary mindset for someone who aspires to lead his team to an NBA championship. Ja Morant's personality is as electrifying as his game on the court, and it's one of the key reasons why he's quickly become one of the NBA's most talked-about young stars. Known for his relentless drive and infectious confidence, Morant exudes a sense of swagger that energizes his teammates and frustrates his opponents. His competitive fire is palpable, and he's not afraid to show it, often taking on the toughest challenges and thriving in high-pressure moments. Whether it's hitting a game-winning shot or posterizing defenders, Morant's bravado is part of what makes him such an exciting player to watch. But beneath that fiery exterior lies a player who has a deep love and respect for the game. Morant's humility and hard work are often mentioned by those who know him best, particularly his coaches and teammates. Despite his explosive talent, Morant is not one to rest on his laurels. He's constantly pushing himself to improve, whether it's refining his shooting mechanics or studying the game to better understand his opponents. This combination of natural ability and tireless work ethic has earned him admiration not only from fans, but also from some of the league's veterans, who see in him the traits of a future superstar. Morant's personality also shines through in his interactions with the media and fans. He's known for his candidness, never shying away from sharing his thoughts on basketball or life. His openness gives him a relatable quality that resonates with fans, especially those who see him as an underdog, someone who defied the odds to make it to the top of the NBA despite being lightly recruited out of high school. His story serves as an inspiration to many, and he takes pride in representing those who come from small towns or overlooked backgrounds. Morant's journey to stardom is a testament to his belief in himself and his ability to defy expectations. Yet, like many young athletes, Morant's brashness and outspoken nature have occasionally sparked controversy. His confidence sometimes crosses the line into braggadocio, and his bold comments can ruffle feathers, particularly among rival teams and their fans. Still, Morant remains unapologetically himself, often using any criticism as fuel to propel himself forward. In this way, his personality mirrors his playing style, unpredictable, exciting, and fearless. As he matures both as a player and a person, it will be fascinating to see how his persona continues to evolve, but one thing is clear. Ja Morant is not one to shy away from the spotlight, and his personality is just as captivating as his highlight reel performances. As the 2024 season continues, all eyes will be on Morant and the Grizzlies as they continue to navigate their way through the ultra-competitive Western Conference. If these rumors about his comments regarding the Warriors prove to be accurate, fans can expect even more fireworks when the two teams meet again on the court. With Morant's talent and determination, the Grizzlies are undoubtedly a team to watch, and any rivalry with the Warriors could prove to be the defining one for both franchises in the coming years. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video,